Hey, what's up? This is Lyric Allen in tune with you literally from anywhere, so don't be surprised if I pop up in the area near you. I just want to give you some facts on identity theft and why I feel it's important, for you to protect you and your family. To start off, identity theft is the number one international crime. For the last 14 years, the U.S. has been the number one country hacked by identity thieves. Right now, there are 40 million social security numbers assigned to multiple people. So it's possible that somebody else may have your social security number as well. And, it takes it takes 600 hours per identity theft situation. That means it takes 600 hours for you to take care of one identity theft situation. You may say, why does it take 600 hours? Well, first off, you're not going to know what to do. You're not even going to know where to start. You're going to get frustrated because you don't know where to start. And when you call around the HR, you call IRS and all of that, they're going to give you the runaround. And I can say that firsthand because my sister was an identity theft victim. Thank God that they weren't able to get the money that they were trying to get off of her for, stealing her identity. They were actually trying to get $6,000 off of her. However, the IRS put a block on it and they didn't get paid for it. So, you wouldn't know where to start. You get so frustrated to the point that you might just give up on it. You got to know who to call, where to write, what to write, how to write it, and where to send it. That's one reason why you need identity theft protection. I asked a lot of people, do you have identity theft protection? This, that, and the third. They say, yes, I have this company, I have that company, my bank provides it. Here's the thing. A lot of these other companies, including the bank, their main focus is pretty much on your credit. And your credit is only 33% of your personal identity. What about the other 67% of your identity? Which includes driver's license, Social Security, tax fraud, your medical, bankruptcy, passports, birth and marriage, and certificates. What about that? What's protecting that? Again, a reason why you should get identity theft protection. Now, I'm going to explain to you and share with you and show you how vulnerable your information is and the lack of control we have over that. I want you to think about 5 pieces of information. 5 pieces of your personal identification information. Your name, your address, your social security number, your date of birth, and your driver's license. Now I want you to think about those 5 pieces of information. And I want to ask you, how many people in your personal inner circle knows all 5 pieces of that information? For me, it's 1. My mom has all that information. Nobody else. She's the only one that withholds all that information about me. So, typically speaking, on an average, 1 to 3 people in individuals' personal inner circle knows all 5 pieces of information. So you can say, we're doing a good job of protecting our personal information from everybody else. Now, I'm going to ask you another question so you can understand how vulnerable it is. I want you to think about the day from the time you was born up until the age you are. And how many different businesses have you given your personal information to? Again, that's your name, your address, your social, your date of birth, and your driver's license. So, when you think about the hospitals, the schools, the doctor offices, and all the jobs you applied for, you had to provide your name, your address, your social, your date of birth, and your driver's license. According to the Federal Trade Commission, most data breaches, 50% of the data that is lost in data breaches, are because of the businesses. The businesses don't safeguard our information, and that's why you got to have some type of protection in place, because we can't control when the businesses lose our personal information. Even if you haven't been paying attention to the news or the newspaper, it's been broadcasted everywhere about identity theft. Every other day, somebody identity theft victim. This person has 74 alias. This person used this person's name. It's a lot of stuff that is going on with identity theft protection. Target, Barnes and Nobles, AOL, CNN Money. The Russians hacked into the system and stole 1.2 million identities. IRS paid back $5.2 billion. Tax fraud. This is something serious. And the latest one, about 2-3 months ago, Anthem, the second largest insurance giant, breached. I think it was about 80 million. And there were a lot of kids in that batch. Do you know what is going to happen, especially with these kids' information out there on the black market? Again, you need to protect you and your family. If you don't protect you, at least protect your kids. Don't neglect your kids. I've seen stories where kids get ready to go off to college and they can't get in college because they already have criminal records. Their identities were stolen. They went and applied for FAFSA loans for college. They can't get anything because apparently they've been getting money for the last 5 years. Kids haven't even been in college. It's their first time even applying for anything to go to college, and they can't get in because someone has stolen their identity, and parents don't think to check their child's identity as a baby. You need protection from the time you're born to the time that you are dead. So, in the next couple of videos, I will break down each segment as to identity theft from medical standpoint, Social Security, mortgage fraud, where they're quit claim deed in people's property and they're being forced out of their house, character criminal, even child identity theft. I'll give you some information and break that down, and synthetic. So, in the next couple of videos, I will, give you a further in-depth explanation of those, and I will also supply some video links that you can take a look at for yourself. In the information section below, I'm going to give you a link or two on some articles that you can read upon. One will be the data breach of Anthem, and I will find another interesting article for you guys. Also, the third link that will be down there is a link that you can contact me directly if you're interested in getting any type of identity theft protection service. I'm powered by SGPII, protecting your personal identification information, and pretty much we provide a comprehensive, lucrative service, and there's always continuous education. So until then, stay in tune for the next video to drop.